Welcome back and thanks for joining me. Bob the Vape Computer Guy here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Astro Dripper by Augvape. So I've been really happy with this little thing. I was sitting here watching Grim Green's Tuesday Bro Tuesday, and I realized I didn't do the review for this, which I meant to get out over the weekend for them. So we're going to do this right now. Today is Wednesday, I think, and we're going to tell you all about this. And it's a nice little dripper. I've been happy with Augvape's stuff lately, and this is nice. It's got a very interesting, it comes with two top caps here, and one of them is very interesting, and the vape on it has been absolutely great. Got some of Hit That Juice Banana Gasm by Mike Vapes in there. I'm loving it. We're going to dive down to the table first, as we always do, and I'm going to show it to you up close, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you all the things I love about it and if there's anything I don't love about it. Okay, so today we're taking a look at the Astro RDA from Augvape. I did receive these from Augvape for the purposes of this review. Plain box, nothing special on it. This is the ones that I got. I've actually been using the silver one here on my cuboid, but we're going to take a look at the black one because that's the one that's nice and clean and in the box. All right. So standard box, you got your dripper, you got your chuff cap, and your little bag of goodies. And here you get your tool. You get 4 grub screws and 4 O-rings in here for replacement, which is nice. Let's take a look at the dripper itself. So you got Astro printed on one side, and you have their logo on the other. Number 347, 341. Protruding pin. On the top it'll show you min and max, and that's because this is a new one, so let me get it off of there. This one is adjustable. What you can do with this, very interesting. You can turn this to increase or decrease your chamber size above your coils. So if you had this on here and you had this down here, you can see that's going to compress almost to the height of the coils themselves, squeezing everything, all the air in there down. Well, not squeezing it down, but limiting the amount of air that you have in there. So when your coils are down here and your air comes in through the bottom or sides here, when your juice is evaporated, it's going to condense and go straight up the small chimney in the smaller top cap. Very interesting, and it allows you to adjust that. Now, I did find that while you also have some side airflow here, if you adjust this up higher than that side airflow holds, you will get whistling. All right, which I'll show you when we go back up. But if you're going to use that, I would recommend using the chuff cap, which I'm going to show you next. So there really is no point to that. If you're going to use this one, putting that in there does compress it down, where basically it's about half the size of normal. So all your juice is just evaporating on your coils in that small spot, and it does condense the flavor. I haven't noticed a big difference, but it does make somewhat of a difference. Let's get this thing open again. Be easier if I threw it on a mod so I can pop it open there. All right, let's take a look at the build deck here. So you have side airflow on the, it's bottom airflow, but it's on the sides here. So it's not coming out the very bottom like you would think, where you have to be using a mod that has chambers. It's going in through the sides, coming out directly under your coils. I've had no problems with this build deck whatsoever. It's been working fine. It's not true velocity style, but what you can see is you're going to be, let's get something pointed out to you here. You're going to put in one coil from here to here, and then on the other side you put in a coil from here to here. It works very well. I've had no problems building on here. I've had no problems with these grub screws. Everything's been working fine. It's very nice quality, machined really well. I can't find anything wrong with it. All right, been using this for about a week and a half, and no problems whatsoever. Juice well is nice and large. You can stuff your cotton down in here, and yet still have quite a bit of juice in the reservoir in the middle. So if your cotton is in the 4 corners here, 4 corners on a circle, but you know what I mean, the middle still can hold a lot of juice. Really nice. All right, if we pop this off, It's new, so it's hard. There we go. Let's grab out the chuff cap. You can take a look at that. And standard wide bore cap. Nice seals. Everything is really sealed nice. Put this here, and as you have side airflow as well as the bottom, so I don't use the side. I close that off by turning this 90 degrees, so those are closed off, so all my air will be coming in through the bottom. And when you put that on, you can line that up. All right, and then of course, you can adjust your airflow still. All right, as you can see, I like it fully open. I've been very happy with this fully open. Using the chuff cap, that's my preferred way to use it. Like I said, no problems. Finish is nice, quality is nice. It's not super heavy. It's a decent weight, but everything about it has been really good. No complaints whatsoever. All right, so there you go. Not much more to see about that. Build is easy on there, so I'm not going to build it. There's no problems with building on there. You have plenty of room in there. Let's go back up and talk about it. Okay, so get a little more juice in there. Right now I got this this smaller top cap in here, which you can drip through, but it's, you know, these kind of using it's like almost a standard 510 is not really designed for dripping in. You got the nice little logo on there. It looks good on this device here. It looks good on Mech Mods, and it's just been working great. The airflow's been great. That top cap there, right now I have on the smaller top cap with the adjustable height, and right now I have it pretty low down, and it's vaping good. Very happy with it. Now, if you take off that top cap, as I showed you in the up close, this is adjustable. Putting it down further means there's less air around your coils, so it's going to condense stronger in there. And the taste is a little more condensed that way. Now, if you make the chamber in there as big as possible with this cap by tightening that piece and then putting it on, you get a bad whistle because it's sucking the air in through these small holes on the side. When it's down, it's below those holes, you're only getting bottom airflow. When you do this, you're getting side airflow, and you're going to get that whistling. So that doesn't seem really to work. A little silly. So I find no reason to ever use it like that, but it does have that option of going higher than the holes if you like to whistle while you vape. I prefer the chuff cap. I've always just liked chuff caps. I like being able to drip right through the top without having to pop off the top, and it's just a better vape for me. I'm happier with it that way. If you're someone who really hates any chance of any kind of hot spit back, which you can always get on a dripper with a chuff cap, it's always possible that that may happen, and it does happen sometimes. Then using I'm going to call it the 510, you know, the normal drip tip, because even though it's built in, it's not replaceable. It's more of a standard size, but I prefer it with the chuff cap. Completely happy with this in this configuration. I love using it. You can actually, with using the chuff cap, now it is very tight. Once you get the chuff cap in the top, it's just smooth. So sometimes you may have to use something if you want to push that off. But I like it better that way because it allows you to take the whole top off if you want, easier. But when you take that off, as you can see, it does have the adjustable slots there, so you can actually leave those side slots open or close them off. I prefer them closed off, and then I just line up the airflow here and give it full airflow from the bottom on both sides. It's almost full. I just put it on perfect, but all right. And I prefer it like this. I've been extremely happy with this. Flavor is great. The build is great. The only time I've had any leaking is when I overdrip. My fault completely. Absolutely wonderful. Very happy with it. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. Except if you raise this all the way up, you do get the whistling sound through those side holes. But again, I don't see why you would. If you're doing this, you might as well use the chuff cap. It just prevents a little bit of spitback. If you're going to put it down like this and use it in there, you're going to have a much smaller vapor chamber for your coils. It's going to condense that flavor and give you good flavor that way using the standard cap. Again, I prefer the chuff. I can't say anything negative about it. It's really good. I'm not sure what they're going for. Let's see. This was sent to me, if I didn't mention, direct from Augvape Astro, for the purposes of this review. So I don't know what it costs. Let's see. Augvape Astro RDA. Fast Tech has it for $22.99. Absolutely worth it. Great deal. See if anybody else has it. Vaping Underground. That's yeah, I'm not going to use them. It's new, so I haven't seen it too many places. Alibaba has it, but Alibaba's a wholesaler and you're buying 10 pieces at a time. Yeah, so about 23 bucks there. I'm sure it'll be available in more places soon, but absolutely recommend, especially in this price range. Very nice dripper. I'm certainly going to keep using it, and I definitely can give it a full recommendation. There you go. So it's a really nice dripper. If you're looking for something inexpensive, good quality, 2 different options for your top caps that come with it. It's great. So check them out. I'll have links below to Augvape's site and anywhere else that I can find it available to online. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.